Welcome back to Mike's Restaurant. We are about to do question 3. Question 3 is asking us if we want to achieve a profit of 115,000 by increasing the volume, how would we achieve that? Let's be sure we've got that correct. Assuming no change in the selling price per unit or the cost structure outlined in the coming year, that means our fixed and variable costs are as determined. What percentage increase in sales volume would be needed in order to make a profit of 115,000? Okay, so let's use our grid. That's always a good starting point. We've learned that so far. And our objective here is to make 115,000 Rand in profit. We know the fixed expenses. In order to do this, it's 174,516. What do? Is we add on the way up. Add those two together. Now, volume increase, no sales price increase. We've actually did this calculation as a test at the beginning of question 2. What we need here is the profit margin that we calculated for this business back here, 29.2%. Let's see where that number came from. So rather than me just copying, pasting and assuming that you remember, let's say we want to find out the gross profit for this business over here. What's 167 divided by 574? There's the 29.2. Add a decimal place and we got our profit margin. Now apply your rule that says gross profit divided by margin, and what we have calculated is the sales required to make a profit of 115,000 at this low margin here. That implies we haven't increased the price, we have only increased the volume of production. And the question was asking us, what is the percentage increase in volume? So the way that we can calculate that is we could simply go and say, what is the amount by which the sales has increased? So I've got the numerical difference between the two sales numbers divided by where we are coming from, and what that tells us when we convert that to a percentage is that we have increased our volume by 72% in order to create this profit of 115,000. Now you've got to ask yourself, what are the chances that you can increase the volume of sales in your business by 72% from one year to the next, assuming you haven't reduced the prices? Well, you would have to go and spend a lot of money on doing some marketing and advertising to get more customers into your business. That would increase the fixed expenses in some way. And it also assumes that you have the capacity inside your business to increase the volume by that amount. And I would suspect that that is unlikely. But nevertheless, we have determined the number as asked by the question. I'm going to wrap this video up in a moment, but just to give you something to think about, what if we were to combine all of these together? Volume, price, variable costs, fixed costs, make some changes in some way to each of them in order to find out the best solution. That's going to be the answer to question 4. I'll see you in the next video.